8th Feb. Hashtag proposal. Tomorrow is chocolate day, which I'm really excited for because I'll definitely get a chocolate for me tomorrow. And what we're gonna do right now is I have my homework left. I have my homework left, which is from chapter 3 geometry. So I have to do that. Miscellaneous exercise. I think I'm not able to do that. So I'll write all my doubts today and then I'll ask my sir today. And my tuition timing for today is 6:30. So I'll leave at 6:6 because I have much more work to do. I consulted a astrologist yesterday and he said that for getting everything fine, everything. A die is thrown if A is the event, the number of possible events निकालना था. Miscellaneous exercise देख लिया है vector algebra की. इसे हम 11.3 तक कर चुके हैं. हाँ मेरे को अपना geometry के notes. If you want these notes, leave the comment. I'll give you that in the description. Let's read the notes once. A cap is equal to A vector by mod of A vector. A vector dot B vector equals to 0. A vector perpendicular to B vector. इसका मतलब A vector perpendicular to B vector. And he told that A vector cross B vector. सब लिखा था. A vector cross B vector अगर 0 हुआ तो फिर A vector perpendicular to B vector. A vector cross B vector C vector हुआ तो फिर इसका मतलब A vector और C vector इससे perpendicular है और B vector और C vector इससे perpendicular है. इसका मतलब C vector dot A vector equals to 0. C vector dot B vector equals to 0 because C vector is perpendicular to A vector and B vector. The direction cosines A is equal to x minus x1, B is equal to y2 minus 1, C is equal to z minus z1. Just read it once in the thorough reading and do this every day on the notes. A cap equals A vector upon mod of A vector. A vector dot B vector, which is AB cos theta will be 0 when theta will be 90 degrees. This implies A vector is perpendicular to B vector. A vector cross B vector equals to 0 is when A vector is parallel to B vector because cos theta will be 0 when theta is equals to also cross. A vector cross B vector will be AB sin theta. Sin will be 0 when theta will be 0. So that is why A vector parallel to B vector. A vector cross B vector equals C vector. This implies C vector dot A vector equals to 0. C vector dot B vector equals to 0 because C vector is perpendicular to A vector and B vector. Direction ratios A is equal to x minus x1, B is equal to y minus 1, C is equal to z minus z1. Direction cosines. That is these are the direction ratios. And astrologist said that you have to wear a iron ring in your middle finger. I think this is the middle finger. I'm not sure about it. I think this is the middle finger. And you have to wear a green friendship band kind of thing today. And you have to read Hanuman Chalisa every day. And I have done that for today. And I will continue it whenever possible because while I'm not here, I will not be able to pray to God. So yeah, let's continue. These are things that I have to do. That's why I leave at 6 today to get those things. L is equal to A by root A square plus B square plus C square. M is equal to B by root A square plus B square plus C square. N is equal to C by root A square plus B square plus C square. N is equal to cos alpha. N is equal to cos beta. N is equal to cos gamma. Alpha is the angle with positive x direction. Beta is the angle with positive y direction. Gamma is the angle with positive z direction. S square plus m square plus n square equals to 1. Direction of a point x1 from y1 from a line will be d is equal to mod a x1 plus b y1 plus c upon root a square plus b square plus c square. Angle between any two things except line and plane. Cos theta will be mod of L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2 or cos theta can be called as A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 upon root of A1 square plus B1 square plus C1 square into root of A2 square plus B2 square plus C2 square. Dimension of perpendicular will be L1 plus N when the two lines are perpendicular, or we can say two planes are perpendicular, then the angle between them will be 90 degrees. So we can say that cos 90 degree will be 0. This implies L1 N2 plus M1 N2 plus M1 N2 will be 0, or we can say A1 N2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 will be 0. Angle between line and plane, since the formula of cos theta equals L1 N2 plus M1 N2 plus M1 N2 is not valid for one line and one plane for finding the angle between one line and one plane. Therefore, there is another formula which is sin theta equals mod of L1 N2 plus M1 N2 plus M1 N2, or that will be called as A1 N2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 upon root of A1 square plus B1 square plus C1 square into root of A2 square plus B2 square plus C2 square. I had half chili. No, that's why I'm feeling. I'm thirsty. Angle between line and plane will be sin theta equals L1 to the side of it. Condition of parallel will be L1 upon L2 equals to M1 upon M2 equals to N1 upon N2, or A1 upon A2 equals to B1 upon B2 equals to C1 by C2. Equation of straight lines. We will have, if one line is given x1, y1, z1, and another line which is parallel to the line having the passing point x1, y1, z1, the direction cosine of that parallel line is a1, b1, c1. Then the partition form for the equation straight line will be x minus x1 upon a equals y minus y1 upon b equals z minus z1 upon c. This is the standard form in which x, y, and z have the coefficients 1 in the equation. Then the equation will be r vector equals a vector plus lambda b vector. Where a vector is the passing points partition form. That will be a vector will be x1 I cap plus y1 j cap plus z1 k cap plus lambda times a I cap plus b j cap plus c k cap. Equation of straight lines. If you have given a line which is passing through the point x1 y1 z1 and x2 y2 z2, partition form will be x minus x1 upon x2 minus x1. Why x2 minus x1 in the denominator? Because previously we had a b c, those are the direction ratios of the parallel line in the denominator, and in this case the direction ratio of that particular line will be x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, and z2 minus z2. So that is why that will get divided. That means that will be in the denominator. x minus x1 upon x2 minus x1 equals y minus y1 upon y2 minus y1 equals z minus z1 upon z minus z2. Since this is also the standard form, since the coefficient of x, y, and z are 1, vector form we have R vector is equal to A vector plus lambda B vector minus A vector. Why B vector minus A vector? Because there is not given any parallel line which have the direction ratios. So we have to calculate direction ratios from the passing point itself. That is why we will get R vector as A vector can be both the things because A vector is a vector which are from the passing point of that line. So passing points in this case are x1, y1, z1 or x1, y2, z2. So that will be called as x1 I cap plus y1 j cap plus z1 k cap or x2 I cap plus y2 j cap plus z3 k cap because both are the passing points. Plus we will add plus lambda times x2 minus x1 I cap plus y2 minus y1 j cap plus z2 minus z1 k cap. Shortest distance between two skew lines. What are two skew lines? Oh, that I was making understand that. Okay, I cannot do. Yeah. Let us suppose this is one plane and this is one plane. Okay, and we have a line. Let's take two planes. Let's suppose these are two lines, and first line is like this, is like this like this in first plane, and another line is like this in the second plane. So both these lines are not parallel because they are having different direction. This one is this and this one is this. So these are not parallel, but the planes are parallel. And we have studied that if there are two lines which are, these two planes are never intersecting each other because two planes are parallel. So these are called skew lines when they are in the different planes which are parallel. So skew lines are the non-parallel lines. These are non-parallel lines which never intersect each other. What we have studied before, that parallel lines never intersect each other, but these are not parallel lines. So non-parallel lines which never intersect each other. Example, lines not in the same plane but parallel planes. Same plane नहीं लेकिन वो जो दो planes हैं वो parallel होंगे. Understood? Good. I'm going to kill it in the exam if you want. It will pass the accident. So shortest distance between two skew lines we can calculate it as perpendicular distance because perpendicular is the shortest distance. So perpendicular distance formula will be A2 minus A1 dot B1 cross B2 upon B1 vector cross B2 vector. What are A2, A1, B1, B2 in this case? I will have to check. See, I got something missing here and which I am not able to understand right now. So if I didn't have revised it, then I would not have solved that mistake. So this is what benefits when you revise your notes. Where A2, A1 are the passing points and B1, B2 are the direction ratios itself. It's cold because I drank cold water, that is why I'm feeling cold. In some time I will be fine. Here are my pens. Let's take this one now. Now you can write anything in between. If I would not have even any space, would not have left any space or anything like that, then I would have faced problem in adding something in these. So this is what is benefited when you make spacey notes. We will read about the direction ratios and yeah, that's all. That's all today. Bye. Have a good day. See ya. Tell me whose end line is this? Search it. Okay. So A2 vector minus A1 vector will give a vector. So we have to do the dot product of this vector with the cross product of two direction ratios of two lines. So these A2, A1 are the direction and passing point of one line, and B1, B2 are the direction ratios of those. Which exercise is this? मैं रोया तू रोई मेरे हंसने पे मेरे रोने पे तू बलिहारी है ओ माँ ओ माँ ओ माँ ये जो दुनिया है ये बन है कटूका तू बलिहारी है. Passing points of students. Yeah. Let's move forward. A2 minus A1. So take care of it that in case of A2, in this passing point, you have to take the second passing point, the second line's passing point minus first line's passing point vector, and we have to make its dot product with B1. So we have to take direction ratio of first line cross direction ratio of second line divided by B1 vector cross B2 vector. Come on. So line is completed. We have to move forward to plane. So in case of plane, if we have given the equation of plane ax plus by plus c plus d equals to 0, and we have given that plane, so the direction ratio ABC will be the normal of the plane. So these are the direction ratios of normal. This is a point x1, y1, z1 from a plane. This is a point x1, y1, z1 from a plane will be ax1 plus b, y1 plus c, z1 plus d upon 2 a square plus b square plus c square. Okay. Perpendicular distance from origin will be p is equals to mod d by a square plus b square plus c square. Yeah, yesterday sir told that in case of angle we have to take mod. Cos theta is mod. Sin theta is mod. Okay. Okay, this is an important thing which I got to know yesterday. Perpendicular distance from origin will be d by root a square plus b square plus c square. And the vector form will be r vector equals x I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap. So we can write r vector dot 3 I cap plus 4 j cap plus 6 k cap equals 5 as we can replace x r vector by x I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap. For equation of plane, when one passing point and one normal are given, one passing point and one normal vector are given, then we can calculate the equation of the plane as r vector minus when that plane's passing point and one normal vector are given. Okay, normal vector are given and one passing point is given. Then we can calculate it by the formula. Then we can calculate it very easily by the formula r vector minus a vector dot n vector equals to 0. Okay. Okay, so this is the thing. Equation of plane when perpendicular distance from origin and normal vector are given. Okay, is it okay? Okay. So equation of plane when perpendicular distance from origin and normal are given. This is the first condition where one passing point and the direction and the normal vector is given. So we can calculate it by the formula r vector minus a vector. A vector is the vector of the passing point. Okay, multiplied by dot product of n vector. Okay, r vector minus a vector dot n vector. Equation of plane when perpendicular distance from origin of that plane and normal vector are given. So in this case, r vector dot n cap, we will take n cap, that is the unit vector. We can calculate by n vector or mod of n vector equals p. R vector dot n cap equals p. Equation of plane when perpendicular distance from origin and normal vector are given. R vector dot n cap equals p. R vector dot n cap equals p. Equation of plane when perpendicular distance from origin and normal are given. Equation of plane when more than one passing points are given. A x minus x1 plus b y minus y plus c z minus z1 equals 0. Okay. Equation of plane when more than one passing point are given. A x minus x1 plus b y minus y plus c z minus z1. X and y plus z1 are the passing points and a, b, c are the direction ratios. So I calculated by the passing points difference, that is x minus x1, y minus y and z minus z1. In case of except form, x by a plus y by b plus z by c equals 0, where a, b and c are the separate x, y, z and z respectively. Direction ratios in this case are the coefficient of x, y and z, which are always true. That is 1 by a, 1 by b, 1 by c, and this implies b equals to minus 1, since x by a plus y by b plus z by c equals 0, written as x by a plus y by b plus z by c minus 1 equals to 0. So the t in this case is minus 1. Okay. Equation of third plane when passes through the intersection of two planes. Equation of third plane which passes through the intersection of two planes. There are two planes. So I say this and this. So this is the intersection. This is the intersection of two planes, and we have to calculate the third plane which passes through the intersection of these planes. So plus lambda p2 equals to 0. So where p1 is the equation of the first plane and p2 is the equation of the second plane. Okay. So we can write it as, so let's suppose the p1 is 3x plus y plus z minus 5. P2 is x plus 2y plus z minus 6 equals to 0. So family of planes will be 3x plus y plus z minus 5 plus that times x plus 2y plus z minus 6 equals to 0. So we can separate it and take it in condition form. Make it in set form. So condition to find lambda. There will be a lambda. Lambda is in the family of lines p1 plus lambda p2. So lambda is not known. So how to calculate lambda if third plane passes through 1, 2, 3? It is given in the question. Then just substitute 1 to 3 in equation 1, you get the answer. Third plane perpendicular to. So for equation of perpendicular, that is a2 plus b2 plus b3 equals to 0, right? Okay. So take direction of third plane for equation 1 and then put a2 plus b2 plus b3 equals to 0. Third case, if third plane is perpendicular from origin is unity. Third plane's perpendicular distance from origin is given. So we can calculate it by d equals mod of d by the base square plus b square plus c square, where d can be calculated by d is a minus 1. What is d? What is d? Yeah, d can be calculated from the equation x into 3 plus lambda plus y into 1 plus 2 lambda plus z into 1 plus lambda minus 5 minus 6 lambda equals to 0. So d will be minus 5 minus 6 lambda upon 2 of 3 plus lambda whole square plus 1 plus 2 lambda whole square plus 1 plus lambda whole square equals to 1. So in this case lambda will be calculated. And fourth case would be third plane x intercept is twice y intercept. So we will substitute the x intercept as twice of y intercept in the equation. That will be 5 plus 6 lambda upon 3 plus lambda equals 2 times 5 plus 6 lambda 1 plus 2 lambda. And in fifth case, third plane is parallel. This is the most important case out there. Third plane in which third plane is parallel to x minus 1 by 2 equals y by 5 equals z minus 5 by 6 equals lambda. So this third plane is parallel to x minus 1 by 2 equals y by 5 equals z minus 5 by 6 equals lambda. So it is given that the third plane is parallel to an equation. So the third plane is parallel to equation. So can we write theta equals 0 degree since it's parallel? Can we write theta equals 0 degree? What is the formula of parallel? That is what is the condition of parallel? Theta should be equal to 0. And what we do in case of that? A1 by a2 equals 1 by b2 equals c1 by c2. So we take the direction ratios. Okay. And how do we calculate the angle between them? That is cos theta equals a1 plus b plus c1 upon root a1 square plus b square plus c2 square into root of a square plus b square plus c2 square. Okay. So this is the theta. Okay. So that is the angle between the direction ratios of both the lines. Yeah. So in this case, the direction ratios are responsible for the angle. So okay, the direction ratio of a plane is perpendicular to it. Yeah. So that means there is a plane and there is a normal. Its direction ratios are there, and there is another plane which is parallel to the plane. That means the planes parallel to some line. Okay, there is some line which is parallel to the plane. So line's direction will be in the direction of the line. But the plane's normal is contained in its direction ratio. So what is the angle between the direction ratio of the plane and the line? That is 90 degrees. So cos theta will be 0 since theta is 90 degrees. So this is the catch. So this is how we are going to do it, because the plane का direction ratio normal में होता है. तो अगर third plane इस equation से parallel है, तो third plane का direction ratio इस equation से perpendicular होगा, क्योंकि plane का direction ratio plane से normal होता है. And we get a question in the NCERT that will be telling you that we have even two planes which are parallel to each other. So which are perpendicular to each other. So the direction ratio of this plane will be in this direction, and the direction ratio of this plane will be in this direction. So the normals, that is the direction ratios of both the planes, are also perpendicular. So we can calculate the angle by this. But if there is a theory, if somebody have asked you that how will the angle be 90, so you will be giving this explanation that a plane's direction ratio is in its normal. If the two planes are perpendicular, that is not the reason why the angle between them is 90 degrees. The direction ratio that is responsible for the angle. Okay. So after completing this note, if you want to tell me, I'll provide the notes in the description. So moving forward with this exercise, it's been half an hour, so I think.